Hello, everybody. My name is Manju Devdas, founder CEO of Pluto 7. I've been in manufacturing and supply chain business for over 25 years, where goods move and inventory moves between countries, and you have to plan. And planning involves the demand side, where the demand fluctuates, and the inventory side, where you know where the inventory is located and how the goods are moving. Trade war is real, and trade war is at a scale that has not happened probably in the last 100 years. Scenarios like this happen in supply chain, but not very often. Just like COVID, when it happened, the market had to adapt. And that's what we got to do now. But adapt with even more careful planning, and this could potentially be bigger than COVID. I'm not here to drive more fear or worries in the market. What I'm here is to suggest some actions that companies need to take at a more tactical level as well as maybe some strategic level. First and foremost, I suggest is companies get a handle of where their inventory is. It sounds pretty simple, but in my experience, this is one of the things that the companies are struggling with, knowing exactly where their inventory is, which side of the border, what quantity, what cost, and what price will it sell. Just knowing that alone is a challenge for many companies, even take a mid-sized companies. This one question around do you have the right inventory requires 5 to 6 systems, and 80% of the calculations are done in Excel spreadsheets. In a situation like this, decisions left to few individuals or few Excel spreadsheets can be very risky to company. So risk has to be mitigated or at least planned and analyzed first. So companies are going to form war rooms around this, and companies are going to start acting on this, which is the right thing to do. But hoping that these trades are only a negotiation tactic and it may go away in a week or 2 weeks or few months is like gambling in a casino. You don't want to do that, or at least I don't think most companies should do that. What companies should be ideally doing is improving the process, improving the system capabilities, defining roles so that there is action taken and there are scenarios planned. And to start with this scenario planning, the first thing is to collect your data and have it in one place so that the small group of people can analyze this at a very tactical product, customer, location level. If you cannot control that at that level, it's hard to analyze at a strategic level. This is required for the chief supply chain officer as well as the planner at the same time. Decisions need to be made in many cases in days or weeks. What was considered a monthly planning luxury may now reduce to daily or weekly planning. Or in some cases, if it was daily planning was a luxury, it needs to be done at an hourly planning. Having said that, here are the three recommendations. Form a small group of people who can deeply analyze the data, who deeply understand the business process, who can deeply be plugged into both internal and external information. This group can be experts internally as well as externally. Have the right partners. Two, come up with a tiger team which can quickly consolidate the data in one place. It could be on a cloud data platform and do quick analysis, and everybody needs to be on the same page analyzing the same data at the same time. Call it a master data management, and we call it a master ledger, and get people to talk about using data and talk facts and running scenarios in real time. Third, have a plan in place for every month on how you're going to change your people, process, data, and systems together. Leverage AI where possible in a secure manner. All of this means is this is going to be overwhelming for the planners, for the supply chain leaders, VPs, all alike. They will be asked many questions. They need to find answers. Make finding those answers easier by helping them connect the data and the systems together. There will be no magical long reports from any one management consulting or strategy consulting company who will come up with 50 examples of this. There isn't. because the last known big such events are either a COVID or a Great Depression or the wartime eras. There are only a handful of them, and this one is different. And with all of this said, I do know that changes will get adapted. Some companies will do a better job than others, but the time to act is now. Thank you.